It's really good. I need it.
Agent Parker,
Yes.
I'm so very sorry about your mother. But rest assured, her passing will not be in vain.
Mr. Clay, played by Jason Statham, is a former operative of a clandestine organization called Beekeepers after his friend and neighbor dies by the fault of her own after falling for a phishing scam. Mr. Clay sets out to exact revenge against the company responsible.
Would you stop his ass out, please?
Looking at the trailer, this story is heartbreaking, revealing what really happens to people and came from David Ayer. The Beekeeper will be his first collaboration with action star Jason Statham.
That you will lose all your data since they'll have to replace the hard drive.
Clay, a retired operative who has left behind his long life of mercenary work. However, when a powerful soliciting firm ruthlessly scams his elderly neighbor, Clay becomes a beekeeper again. But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question: Jason Statham has gained a good amount of success recently with his very popular roles in previous films. But what was his first role? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
And go!
The film was written by Kurt Wimmer and produced by Bill Block, Chris Long, Ayer, Wimmer, and Statham himself. A made-up story, you could say. Block actually praised Statham for his portrayal of this character, saying, having collaborated with Jason in Wrath of Man and Operation Fortune, and with David on Fury, we're fortunate to partner with these masters of the new action genre to bring Kurt's brilliant script to the first installment of this franchise.
Beautiful. Listen, you're my best guys. Nobody's ain't gonna clown me. Everything. In our life, you'll be a dead man.
This is a beekeeper. Oh, shit.
Yeah. We're good.
Stunt coordinator Jeremy Marinas working with Statham and the movement of what he would do, and it's interesting to hear him explain what the process of figuring out a fight sequence looks like, as you almost have to tell a story as you're fighting.
Jeremy writes action, shoots it on video, we present it to Jason. Jason has his ideas, and he's really smart, and he really knows what he's capable of, and want to make sure that that is showcased in these stunt choreographies. Then we practice and practice and practice, and then I figure out how to get a camera on it.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
Coming at you tonight.
There have been a ton of stories of people getting scammed since technology was even a thing, and when trying to create this storyline, the crew sat down and told their own stories about how even they were scammed.
It was interesting, as we crewed up the movie, crew members would come on, and everyone kind of had a story. Everyone had a story about someone they knew who had been scammed. Everybody had a story about something that almost happened to them or their mom or did happen. And it really opened my eyes to the scope of this problem.
We got to see this incredible stunt play out with a woman on fire.
And action. Three. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Action. Go!
We get to hear from Jason Statham himself on his experience making this film with all the stunts and the bees and reading the script for the first time.
An opportune moment where we connected and he passed me something, he slipped it to me. He'd just written it in the pandemic. And literally it was a page turner for me. And I was so excited. I said, we just got to do this and we'll team up and we'll make this happen very quickly.
Statham is joined by an awe-inspiring supporting cast for The Beekeeper. This includes Creed star Felicia Rashad, Five Nights at Freddy's star Josh Hutcherson, The Witcher Blood Origin star Minnie Driver, Watchmen star Jeremy Irons, and Bobby Naderi. As it really is amazing to hear about the research that goes into this film, and producer Chris Long chimes in on Kurt and the world he created.
Living in a beehive and living in our society. So he did a great job of, creating this world in which everybody could understand because it was able to translate perfectly into our society. Plus the way he built the character, you understood the arc that Jason had to take to heal himself at the same time.
This was the first time that David Ayer worked with Jason, and we get to hear his thoughts on the amazing actor.
So this is the first time I worked with Jason, and it's, you know instantly on set how that's going to unfold the first day. And I'm watching him, and you have all the meetings, you rehearse and all the discussions, and you do all the choreo rehearsals, and so we went to set with a great relationship.
Ayer talked about Minnie Driver and her role in the film and how well she played it.
This was a great opportunity to work with Minnie Driver, and she has a small but incredibly important role in the film. And I find that, when you cast powerful people, when you cast government officials, it's important to cast an actor who feels like they have the gravitas and horsepower to really be that person.
Statham did most of his own stunts, including one with a swarm of live bees. The crew were laughing. There was no way you're putting Jason Statham with a bunch of bees for real.
Playing Derek is a pretty big departure for me. He's an absolute maniac who is, high on power, high on money, and high on many substances. So I typically try to stay away from a lot of those things myself.
But Jason wanted to do it. David Ayer said, so we put him with a beekeeper, and he learned how to open the hive and work with the bees. He connected with the whole Zen beekeeping things.
I've been very lucky to work with David, and people like David are very rare. They're an auteur, they're a writer, a director. They have this, immersive kind of obsession in film, and what David does on a film set is just unique.
Emmy Raver speaks on her character and what it has been like portraying Agent Verona, giving details of her character's past and her experiences.
Playing Verona, she's heartbroken, she's devastated. She just lost her mother in a very shocking way, and she's needs to grieve that, but we also meet her in a moment where there isn't time to grieve her mother because this massive investigation is unraveling right in front of her eyes, and she's kind of in the middle of it.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, Statham's first film was in 1998, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
We're trying to do something that is very visceral and, very shocking and believable. So we're not trying to do something overly spectacular in kinds of its dazzle. We're trying to keep things very real, very dangerous, and very efficient.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What did you think about all these moments, and what was your impression of Jason appearing in another action film? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
Right. You're right. Stay.
Stay! Hot!